Today I'm going to talk to you about your college algebra course and the transition to online learning. So first thing, we're going to go ahead and access our course. If you haven't done that, you'll log into My Math Lab. You'll click on your course. And on the side is the important information. So let's begin with our due dates. Every due date is going to be due on a Wednesday night. This gives you about a week and a half, roughly, to finish your first assignment. I know we have already covered 1.5 and 1.6. However, when we transition to online learning, I wanted to pick a good place for us to begin. And I didn't want to begin in the middle of a section. I also wanted us to kind of review a few things before we began working on new material. I know we covered 1.5 before spring break. It's been a while though. We haven't had class in a couple of weeks, so I thought we would start with 1.5. So 1.5 through 1.8 is going to be due on April 8th. Now, unfortunately, if you've already done the homework on paper, that's going to be different than what you see in My Math Lab. The questions are similar, but they are going to be different. Now, that homework can help you understand and work through some of the questions you're going to see in 1.5 and 1.6 in My Math Lab. But again, I needed to come up with a good place for us to begin. And I thought that 1.5 was a good place to begin. And again, your due dates are due on Wednesday night. So every Wednesday, you'll have a due date. This keeps you from falling behind, because what I do not want to see happen is you to fall behind. I want you to keep up with the course and do well. Also, you'll notice there is no final exam in this class. Due to the extenuating circumstances surrounding our class, we are not going to have a final exam. What we will, though, is have an exam over Chapter 4, and that's going to be your last exam. You also might be wondering, again, how grades are going to work. Well, we ended right about spring break, and that's about half of the class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scores that you get in Blackboard and the scores that you get in My Math Lab. I'm going to take your overall percentages and average those together. Now, you can go into Blackboard right now and check and see what your grades are for the first half of the course. If you're missing assignments, I'm in the process right now of putting those in Blackboard so that you can finish those assignments and not have to redo different problems. When they're ready for you in Blackboard, I will send you an email if you're missing assignments. You'll be able to access them, and you'll be able to fill in your old homework. The questions are going to be the same, so you can just fill it in and submit your homework quickly. You're not going to have to redo anything. If you're missing an exam, you can do that on Blackboard as well for the first half of the course. Now, everything from now on is going to be done on My Math Lab. Your assignments are all under the Assignments button. And as you can tell, they're all listed here. Now, I did take off the time limit on all of your assignments, so nothing is timed anymore. My thought on that was we're transitioning to online learning. It's a new experience for everyone, so I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you to be successful and not worry about things like time. So all the time limits are gone. You can click on your homework. You can begin it one question at a time. You can always ask me questions about your homework if you need to again. And let's review how to do that. So if you have questions about your homework, let's say we're on question 1. Here's the first question that you might encounter. This is out of 1.5. if you have a specific question and don't even know where to begin, you can view an example. That's where I would start. You can use your textbook, and you can even have you help you solve it, where it goes through step by step how to break the question down. If you're still confused, you can always click on the Ask My Instructor, and that's going to email me this problem so I can get back with you. So that now should take care of most of the questions that hopefully you have in this transition to online learning. It's a new experience for everyone. I have taught online courses for several semesters. However, this is the first time that I've ever taken a face-to-face class and made it an online class. So it's a new experience for all of us. We're going to get through this, and everyone will be fine. Just try and keep up, and do not just think that you cannot do assignments. So you have to start doing assignments now. Just like in class assignments, they take a bit. These take a bit as well. So go through, start working on things, and always feel free to ask me questions as well.